Ovarian Cancer welcomes you to phone training this evening. We are very happy called Eating Healthy Foods During and After. We would like to thank Liezl Lagacé. Liezl Lagacé is a nutritionist. She has her own nutritional clinic. She has written a number of books, including Good Fat, Bad Fat, Menopause, Nutrition and Health, and Part-Time Vegetarianism. Eating well during chemotherapy could be challenging and confusing. Ms. Lagacé will give you some information and answer questions at the end of the presentation. My name is Iris Pizon, and I am responsible for the phone training sessions, including this one. Ovarian Cancer Canada is working very hard to ensure that women with cancer, ovarian cancer, and those who are taking care of themselves have the information that they need. We hope that you will appreciate this teleconference and that you will ask questions to Ms. Lagacé afterwards. To encourage you to ask questions, we'd like to ask you to give your first name only or a fictional first name if that makes you more comfortable. The most recent telephone sessions were on YouTube, youtube.com/Ovarian Cancer Canada. Audio segments have been put up in 10-minute segments to make sure that you can listen to it with ease. We'd also like to thank Ms. Christina for her work as the interpreter today. Today, we are very happy to have with us survivors, their family members, healthcare professionals from across the country. We hope that you will help us with your comments, and an evaluation form will be sent to you by email or regular mail afterward. We would like to have your comments with regards to today's session. And now, the floor is yours, Ms. Lagacé. Yes, thank you very much, Ms. Pizon. And thank you to all of the people participating in this teleconference today. For me, this is almost a first to speak without having people sitting around me, but I'm going to do my best to convey the information that is very important for you. I'd like to help you to eat better, and I am looking forward to answering any of your questions. So for me, eating healthy foods during chemo or after chemo, there are 4 main priorities that I would like to transmit to you. The first priority is that you want to conserve, during this period, you want to have a good level of energy. You want to conserve energy and have a good level of energy because it's a period that is a very difficult time, and it's even more important to get the right foods that will help you maintain this level of energy. The second priority is that you want to avoid nutritional deficiencies because when we are less hungry, when we eat less, it's easy to forget about good foods, and the important thing is to choose foods that will give you the nutritional value, nutritional elements that you need per bite. It's like a good investment. Our third priority is to maintain weight and not trying to lose weight, because during chemo is not the time to lose weight. It's easy to lose weight when you eat less, but it's also easy to lack certain important nutritional elements. And we don't want to fall into problems pertaining to malnutrition, and we also don't want to have muscle loss, because when we lose weight, specifically quickly, we also lose muscle mass. Now, obviously, if we have too much weight, that's possible. Then if we eat better, and if we lose a little bit of weight because we're eating better, well, in that case, there's no problem. So our fourth priority would be to maintain what I would call the fun foods, foods that make you feel good, that taste good, that you can swallow easily, and that bring up your morale. So it's not a question of cutting out all of these sort of pleasure foods, so to speak, but it depends. I mean, you have to see what your fun foods are. There can't be too many of them. So how do we maintain these 4 priorities? The first thing that I would suggest and recommend to you is to never skip a meal. And sometimes during treatment, the treatment happens at times that are more or less easy to manage, but I would recommend that you always ensure that you eat before treatment. Eating doesn't need to be a huge meal, but you want to eat. If you have to drive to get to the hospital and it's a little ways, bring a snack with you in the car so that at least you have good foods in your body so that you can better tolerate the treatment. Because sometimes after treatment, your appetite is down and it's more challenging to eat. So you want to get ready for treatment by eating a good meal. Second thing is to eat more often if necessary. But eat small meals and to serve small portions. Because when we lack an appetite, when we don't have an appetite and we see a big plate full of food, we really don't have the desire to eat. And so we're better off having small quantities in front of us and eat 5 or 6 times a day, small portions. Another thing that's important is to not drink at the same time as we're eating. Do not break down solid foods because often these solid foods will give you more nutritional elements. So if we drink, for example, a big glass of water or juice or things that will dilute the nutritional value of what you want to maintain, that's not favorable. So smaller meals more often and not drinking at the same time as you eat the meal. You can drink after, obviously, or before, but not at the same time. The other thing that we want to do to maintain our energy, these are some very important points, is to eat foods with protein. You want protein with every meal and with every snack. Because proteins, what proteins do is that they repair tissue. And when we are undergoing chemo, certain tissues are being attacked. And you're also rebuilding. So if you want to ensure that your body repairs all of that, if you want all the good cells to be repaired, then you need protein. Your body needs protein. And you even need a little bit more protein than normally.